Hello, potato. Today we're having lunch with something interesting from the freezer aisle at one of my local international markets. It's a type of item we've tried before. Costco sold them before. It's a Korean corn dog. Now the ones from Costco, and I don't think Costco sells them anymore, were good, but they had a couple issues being called corn dogs in that they contained neither corn nor dog. They were cheese sticks coated in chunks of potato, which were quite tasty, but were not what I consider a corn dog. For me, growing up here in America, the heartland of California, a corn dog is a hot dog skewered, dipped in cornbread batter, and then deep fried. And I've always assumed corn dog referred to the cornbread battering, but I'm thinking about it now. Maybe it's the presentation of it being kind of like an ear of corn on its stick. And although you don't eat I've never seen a person eat a corn dog the way you would an ear of corn, but maybe that's it, because that would explain why, again, we're having a Korean corn dog that has no corn, but it does at least have dog from Pulmuone. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Please correct me in the comments. We have the Mozz, Cheddar, and Fishcake corn dogs. Got mozzarella cheese, got cheddar cheese. We have Fishcake sausage. So we do have a dog in there. We also have a sell-by date that's coming up very quickly, which is weird because it's frozen. You would think it'd be fine. Yep, Mozz, Cheddar, and Fishcake corn dogs. And they, well, they don't say Korean corn dog on them. They are from Korea, so I'm still calling them a Korean corn dog, because the first time I ever had a Korean corn dog was at Mochi Nut, and that's what they called them. So I will probably call them that forever. Because, it's what you saw first. On the back here, we have the words about Pulmuone. Since the founding in the Republic of Korea in 1984, Pulmuone has been one of the most admired food brands in the country. It is our mission to only use quality ingredients to promise authentic taste and delicious foods. I feel like we've had something from this brand before because the logo looks really familiar. I don't know if it was on channel or just something I had just in my normal everyday life, but I don't have any revulsion to the name, so I'm hopeful. So what do we get here in our Mozz, Cheddar, and Fishcake corn dogs? Cheddar cheese with savory flavor, tender mozzarella cheese, sausage made of fish meat, crispy wheat flour, breading with potato powder and brown rice powder. So still no corn. And this is a serving just like they suggest you slice your corn dog up. That seems weird to me. But maybe we will, just so we can get the sense of the different parts of it. Although I feel like it's not gonna cut quite that well. So it looks like we do have, I guess, like an instant mashed potato shell on the outside, with maybe the brown rice is what's on the outer coating of it to make it browner. Ingredients, there's a lot of them, and they're in different languages, and I don't feel like trying to read through all that, but they are 230 calories per dog, or per pack. So there should be 5 dogs in here, apparently. 230 calories per dog. Where's our sodium? 23% of your daily sodium. Rip it open. Oh, and this side. And here's our cooking instructions. We can either air fry it, microwave it, or caution it. I think we're going to air fry. I'm not going to bother with the microwave on this one. We're going to air fry it 355 for 12.5 minutes for one serving. Just 1-2 minutes for extra crispiness. We might do that. We might go for extra crispiness. We certainly want it to be done on the inside, because no one wants cold cheese. So they're actually pretty reasonably sized for a corn dog, individually wrapped, so I can get rid of the bigger package there when we're done with this. You could put this in your lunch, take it to work. I wonder how it gets when it starts to thaw, though. We do have instructions on here for, that was on the package. Microwave and then air fry. We've done that before with some stuff. Sam's Club had, of all the kind of the dumbest things to need frozen, grilled cheese sandwiches, and we found if you microwaved them a little bit first and then put them in the air fryer, they actually toasted up much nicer. And I think we'll do that. We'll follow the instructions for this. I'm sorry, I'm talking too fast and babbling. Place Fishcake corn dog in microwave safe dish, cover a wrap, heat 1 minute for one serving, and then air fry for about 5 minutes. I think we're going to do that. We're going to try air frying it that way. And I feel like that's going to give us our best possible results. And it's following the instructions. I do like to follow the instructions because I feel like, you know, if it's wrong, it should be wrong because their instructions are bad, not because I didn't follow them. So we're gonna do that microwave and then air fry instruction, which should be faster, and I think will ultimately get the inside cooked better. Oh well, I guess I just ripped open the bottom. I'll go look at it this way. I was gonna open the top, but the stick seems to have taken care of that all on its own. So I feel like it looks a little smaller than the package. So I guess up here is our cheddar. We'll have a mozzarella. They're gonna have like a little stub of sausage at the bottom. It's gonna be interesting to find out. Let me go cook one up and we will give it a try. It does at least look more like a corn dog than the potato ones or the potato chunk one. So yeah, I'm gonna go cook that up and I'll be right back as far as you can tell. 1 minute in the microwave and 5 minutes in a 355-degree preheated air fryer later. Here we have our Mozz cheddar and fish corn dog all ready to eat. I want to say it does. Actually, the stick's cooled. It was like stick was super hot when I got them out of the air fryer, which, you know, makes sense. It was set to 350 degrees. So naturally, the stick would be about, 350 degrees. Now, I was a little worried. I microwaved it, wrapped it in paper towel, microwaved it for a minute, and some of the cheddar burst out. You can see here that where some of the cheddar had burst out in the microwave, and I was worried, like, oh, great, in the air fryer, it's just going to all erupt out, sort of the way pizza rolls do or mozzarella sticks do. And surprisingly, it didn't. It actually seemed to seal itself, and nothing else leaked out. So I'm hopeful that we're going to be okay here. Now, I am going to do the whole suggested serving thing here on the package and try to cut it into slices to see if, at least get different tastes of different parts of it. But I mean, it does look the part, right? This looks pretty much like a corn dog. Maybe a little off just because it looks like it's a brown coating over something else. But I'm not too worried about it not being cooked all the way through. Oh, it's a little tough. It is tougher to cut through than I... Did the stick go all the way? The stick goes all the way to the end, that's why. Usually corn dog sticks don't go all the way to the end. I'm trying to cut through the stick. Well, no wonder it's not working. All right, let's... It definitely doesn't look as pretty as the picture. We got some cheddar on the end there, got some mozzarella. Oh, I think we have our dog here. Feels like I'm cutting through dog. Fish dog. All right, so there we go. So there's our fish dog. We have a couple pieces of mozzarella. Only got one little bit of cheddar though. We have some cheddar on that piece of mozzarella though. The smell is absolutely fine. The dog looks a little interesting because, you know, it's fish dog. It's not the color of a normal hot dog. Let's give this a try. We'll start at the end here. We'll do the cheddar. It's already like started to congeal. So yeah, we didn't get that kind of pull. Maybe if I'd done it like right out of the air fryer, that would have happened. Let's give it a try. Nice crunch. Even though it's cheddar, it kind of feels in the mouth more like mozzarella, like a mozzarella stick. It's got that kind of rubbery cheese texture to it. I don't get a strong amount of cheddar flavor off of it, unfortunately. It kind of just feels like cheese stick. It's got a little like a slight sweetness to it, and I think that's probably coming from the coating. It's got a nice crunch. It didn't retain the heat to the point like that it burnt my mouth, which is nice. It's not bad. I was expecting a stronger flavor from the you know, it said the cheddar was savory back here. And yeah, I didn't get a big savory flavor off of it. All right, let's try the mozzarella chunk next. Again, just like a slightly sweetened cheese stick. The breading here, or I guess it is bread. I guess it's like a potato. I thought it was gonna be like instead of the potato chunks on the other Korean corn dog, it would be like a formed mashed potato shell, but it does actually appear to be a bread. It's actually like turned into a bread there. But it's got a sweetness to it. Is it the bread itself that has that sweetness? I mean, I'm assuming it is. I don't know why mozzarella would be sweet. Yeah, it's on the breading. The breading is sweet. So it's kind of giving a sweetness to the whole thing. I mean, cheese sticks themselves don't generally have a ton of flavor, at least not mozzarella ones. That's why they give you dipping sauces for them. But I was expecting like a stronger flavor out of the cheddar, and it just wasn't there. But finally, let's try our fish cake sausage. And that's interesting. At first, it felt just like, you know, kind of a cheap hot dog. But as I chew on it, a fishy flavor comes up underneath it, and it's actually pretty pleasant. I actually wouldn't mind these flavors like mixed together. Maybe if I ate it like a proper corn dog, it would be. But yeah, the sausage, the fish sausage isn't bad at all. Yeah, the fish flavor is very interesting. It flavor-wise reminds me a lot of like the fish cake we get for putting in like ramen or udon. It's not like super fishy. Nothing here is super strongly flavored. A dipping sauce would be good. I don't know ketchup though. I don't think ketchup would be the one. It looks like they're doing like a marinara or something, or maybe something gochujang based on the gochujang. I've forgotten how to pronounce that word. Well, you know what I mean. Gochujang. You know what I mean, or you don't. In which case you don't know I'm mispronouncing it. But it looks almost like it's like a gochujang based sauce there. That definitely doesn't look like ketchup, or if it's ketchup with something else added to it. But the redness makes me think like gochujang. Wow, I'm having trouble with that today. It looks like it's that, not like a mozzarella, which one might assume for cheese sticks, but not for fish cake. But that's what it looks like to me, and that would probably be good. Something with a little more savoriness, a little heat to it, to balance out the sweetness of the breading, and frankly, the kind of just blandness isn't the word I'm looking for. The neutral flavor. That's it. The neutral flavors of the cheese. The mozzarella I expect neutrality from. The cheddar I expected a bit more. That's a little disappointing. But that's kind of the only thing that's disappointing about this, is that the cheddar was not more flavorful. Now that said, I didn't get all the cheddar. Some of it did leak out in the microwave, so maybe that's part of the problem. But I think it was, you know, there was still, I could feel the cheese in my mouth when I ate that piece, and it just wasn't, it didn't have a strong cheddar flavor. I mean, it's probably a mild cheddar, and I like sharp cheddars. But it's not bad. I definitely will eat the other 4 in the package. I don't know if I'd buy them again, but I might. I definitely wouldn't say I wouldn't. Because no, it's not bad at all. I enjoyed this. This was an enjoyable lunch, an enjoyable venture into that unusual part of the freezer aisle. So that was Pulmuone, Mozz, Cheddar, and Fish Cake corn dogs, and that is the end of this video. I hope you found it at all interesting or entertaining. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.